Hello, I'm EnterElysium, and welcome to early access impressions of Polybridge. So Polybridge is a game about building bridges and then having things hopefully go over them, but more often than not crash through them and everything explodes and dies. It's in early access right now, so just bear that in mind, and I think it's £9 quid or your regional equivalent, which may well be like $9 because conversion rates, yay. So, what's it all about? Campaign. Right, so I've got this far in the campaign. I cannot tell you exactly how long the campaign is because I've got stuck, which isn't a terrible thing. I actually like that there are some hard missions in this, and we'll get through to the harder ones in a bit, but let's start with something easy. Let's try Slanted Bridge. Right, so this is basically what Polybridge is all about. You've got a budget, you've got a vehicle that needs to get somewhere, or more vehicles that need to get to multiple places sometimes, and you've got materials. So you see we've got road, unlimited, etc. So if we bring up the construction wheel, you've got road, wood, and like load of stuff we can't use. It's steel beams, pistons, cables, and I have no idea what that one is. But anyway, roads. So it's a pretty simple system where you just click, and you build a road that has a kink in it for no reason. It'll work, but whatever. But then if you play the game, so if we hit shift to simulate, yeah. And you see that I've actually got stress on. If I turn stress off, you won't get that weird colour. But the stress on allows me to see, and then suddenly red. It's green, it's like, oh, there's no stress. And then suddenly it like pulls its limit and goes, yeah, we're braking. So you can make sure you brace them properly, and hopefully that won't happen. Let's just try bracing all of this. Boop, 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 boop. Ooh. No, oh no! Yeah. This is a poor design to begin with, but I've just knocked something together really quickly to demonstrate mechanics. That might work. That one's gonna go. Joys of building a bridge. That'll be fine. Oh, that little jump at the top maybe stressed it out a bit much. You can see that we got to 82.6% stress. So, you know, there was a little bit of tolerance, but not a lot. So if we go next level, they get gradually more complicated. So now we've got this jump. So you can see we've got a limit on the amount of road we've got. We've got 2. So if we go 1, 2, we can't build any more. So if we just brace this. Scooter. Whee! Oh, only just. And that doesn't look particularly comfortable. But we did it. And with 40% stress. And we didn't use anywhere near the full amount of our budget. So basically this is it. You get different scenarios. Things like, well, you've got to jump. You've got, you know, different vehicles. So scooters are really light compared to things like service wagons, etc., which are heavy. And then you have things where you've got 2 needing to jump. So let's put these in. So 1, 2, 3, 4... Maybe that's a bit too steep too early. Yeah, there we go. 5 roads used. Hopefully this will work. Alright, wood. Now I've got to reinforce this puppy. Put that bracing in. And then if we like press simulate, it's just going to do that. So we've actually got to use this rock here as some sort of brace. Oh, it managed it! Oh. That was so close! That scooter just didn't get far enough. Oh my god, that's unfair in how close that came. Right, let's see if we can just like alter the end, make that work. That looks good. Yes. Awesome. And like less than 70% stress. So we're like blitzing through this. But they do get more complicated. So we've got a station wagon here, which is pretty heavy. And we've got a small tugboat. So basically you get ships and stuff coming down your river. and your bridge has not to be in the way, because otherwise, can I demonstrate this? Let's quickly demonstrate what happens if there is a ship going to hit your bridge. Like, you can probably imagine it's not going to be good. But, like, the ship doesn't give a damn. The ship really doesn't. Let's, there we go. Right, let's try this again. I'm just trying to build something that fails. Why is it so hard? Because I'm, you know, too good at this game, obviously. That's a lie. Ship. 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 Smash. Station wagon. So you've got to build around it. Or, when you've got pistons unlocked, which we don't have this, you can have these, you know, swing bridges and stuff that open, do fancy things. So, for instance, we'll want to build over the top. Ooh. If I build down here. There we go. There we go. And then we've got to brace this puppy, so... simple, old bracing system should... Oh, that's not quite going to work. Let me try this again from this side. Right, there we go. So, brace that. Oh, pardon me. There is so much pollen in the air tonight. Can I make that? Yes, I can. Can I make that? Yes, I can. Can I make that? Yes. Awesome, this is working absolutely brilliantly. Right. Can't make that. Well, you can't win them all. The controls are pretty simple, by the way. Right-click to stop building, left-click to build. Like, the controls are pretty good. There are a couple of problems with it in terms of, you know, it's early access. There are a few bugs that I've spotted personally. I need a cross brace in here. Because I did it kind of quickly and cheaply. Oops. Because you need to be able to really cross brace fully, and I'm not. Will that hold? Oh no, this one here isn't properly cross braced. And then we can probably, like, take a little bit of the weight out here. So I've spotted a couple of bugs so far. There's things like the volume resets to full volume. The volume will sometimes play 2 copies of the backing music. Like, the backing music's suitable, it's good, but sometimes it'll start playing 2 copies. There's also, like, sometimes, like, you can get the UI stop responding to you if you click too fast in, like, a screen like here. There's a couple of bugs like that, but, you know, it is early access, so part and parcel, really. And now we have the Drawbridge. So now we basically have a limited amount of road, so you can't build over. And our road only just makes it to the other side. So 6 out of 6 road used. So we have to right-click. That's a split joint now. So split joint means that effectively it will be able to be opened. So if we then brace this... or we could, you know, brace it slightly better. We'll open it here, so... if we brace that, brace this, and then if we put our hydraulic, like that, this might work. So the car goes across, and then it's like, I got to the other side, I'm a good car! Then it opens, which is good. Tugboat. You can get much bigger ships, by the way. Tugboat's, I think, the smallest one. And then down. Please don't break, please don't break, please don't break, please don't break, please don't break. Ooh. Yeah, oh my god, 98.7% stress. No margin for error. You can't, like, have an extra person in the car, for instance. Wow. So yeah, these are, of course, you know, the early levels. They are slightly easier. If we go on to some of the later levels, so if we go to the next chapter, next world, Desert Winds, and we pick something like Double Decker. Here we've got two different things that need to go on two different levels to two different flags. And if we road between them, like that, you've got 2 steel available. I'm not sure what you do with 2 steel, really. So I'll just show you what steel does. Like, steel is big, so you can do stuff like that. Be like, look! I'm using steel, but, you know, I'm not sure exactly if we want steel there. Like, it does help a little bit, but, I know, we could use it other places. We've only got 2 steel in this, so... Obviously, steel by itself, not really going to work. And all it does is, like, support 1 there, and it's pretty, like, expensive. Like, put that in. It's like, 1.5 grand, so... I think what we need to do is use cables, because we've got cables unlimited, to, like, attach... like that. And the reason I'm using cross cables rather than just going straight up is if I go straight up, when the station wagon's here, surfer wagon will be here, station wagon will be pulling down on there, so it'll be lots of weight in the same place. By doing this, the station wagon's pulling over here, and it sort of distributes the load, right? That's my theory, at least. And then if we, like, get the wood out, and use a normal cross brace on this top level, okay, so possibly more needed in the center. I should really bring up, like, the stress diagram for this one. Stress on. Okay, so we need to widen it a little bit. Ah! There we go. Ooh, it's a little bit red already. Where did that go? It broke, like, here? So then we need to, like, widen it all the way. Try that. It's a little bit red at the top bit here. Ooh! Oh, we nearly made it, and then this went. Okay. Maybe if I were, like, replace these with steel. What? No! We got so close! Okay, maybe like another cable in. Because those red points are fixed, so like attaching them to the red points is fine. Ooh. Ooh, yes! 90% stress, so there was like a little bit of margin there. A little bit of margin. And I'll show you the one that I've got stuck on, right? So... double jump. So you've got 2 guys coming down here, and then plop. But they've both got to get to the other side. You have a limited amount of road. I don't even know how... How is this meant to work? So obviously, like, you need one to be able to jump. And then you need the other one to, like, jump under it? I'm not sure how it's... I really don't know how it's meant to work. Right, let's try that. Come on, we can get this to work. Really? Okay, fair enough. And then we put a cable in. So cable from here to here. Cable from here to here. I got 1! Like, here's the problem, right? This car comes down here, has to go high to be able to, like, overshoot that car and avoid them hitting in midair. I'm over budget already, by the way. What do I do? How is this meant to work? Like, am I meant to, like, lower this? Like, but then it won't jump as far. can't get that. Can I just run a cable to it? Can't create more cables. Oh, I've used more cables. Okay. Right, like there, and then... Isn't that what we did before? Like, that's the exact same thing we did before. Yeah, okay. So I lower that. Get a cable out. Run a cable to here. Let's try that. It's gonna, like, horrendously fail. Yeah, like, look, the cars hit each other in midair. What do I do? What do I do? I don't know. I guess, you know, I like the fact that the missions are hard. It makes you have to think. It's nice to see a game where it's like, yeah, you just don't blitz through it. But I do think that maybe some of them are, maybe they are too hard. But maybe you know, I'm just not seeing anything, right? Maybe I'm just not seeing it. Maybe it needs to be like a hint button. I don't know. But it's early access, so at the end of the day, you know, whatever. And there is, I think, a feedback option, so you can be like, this makes me sad. And then you can be like, I can't figure it out. Which is nice. But all in all, I actually really kind of like this game, and it's £9 or whatever it is for you. It's good. I like it, and at least, you know, I like the hard difficulty. Maybe it's just that I'm dim. Possibly that. But I've been EnterElysium. If you enjoyed this video, you know, if you have, remember to like it or subscribe or whatever. But until next time, I love you awesome nerds, and stay shiny.